Have you ever thought about how contestants are portrayed on TV? Have you ever thought to what extent are contestants' brands manipulated by producers to make them appear a certain way? Reality TV is ground zero for the practice of self-branding. Alison Hearn, a University of Western Ontario professor, said that. But what is self-branding? Usually when one uses the technique of self-branding, they do so to assist themselves, marketing themselves through social media, reality TV, or other forms. Alan Marwick describes self-branding as the set of marketing strategies to make individuals appear as a saleable commodity to employers. Reality producers adopt this neoliberal ideology to commodify contestants. Contestants are no longer flesh and bone. They are now money-making vessels. If manipulated and showcased in a certain way, producers may just be able to draw in more audiences. And I think the ratings say it all. In Australia, the most watched TV genre after news is reality TV. It attracts 41% of Australians every week. The Bachelor 2019 Grand Final saw 1.17 million people run to their screens to see Bachelor Matt choose Chelsea. So sweet and so romantic. Yeah, they aren't together anymore. Now I want to focus on The Bachelor Season 7 contestant Abby Chatfield. By some, Abby was a strong, determined woman and was clear with what she wanted. However, she was also viewed as the season's villain. Abby's actions were questioned. Her intent was questioned. Now, I wanted to see how people who have never seen reality TV before would perceive contestants. So I sat them down and I forced them to endure a few clips.
A lot of what she was saying was pretty horrible, but I just don't trust it. What that extracted there and the full sentences they had were pretty damning. This music is a lot.
Oh, the music.
This music is a horror movie.
That switch. She was so sad 1 minute, now this.
Her interviews are more damning than the footage of her. Yeah, you don't say that to her though. Keep it to yourself. Maybe tell him about that, not her!
Kavita Nayar believes that there are 3 reality TV audience categories. Brand ambassadors, those who support the individual and their portrayed brand. Brand analysts, who take the contestant's brand portrayed to them with a grain of salt. They don't fault the contestant as they understand the circumstances of the show. And the last group, which I'm going to talk about a lot, are brand detractors. These are the most critical of an individual's brand. They break contestants apart, see them in a negative light, and ignore that reality TV is far from reality, and that producers are the reason that contestants are portrayed the way they are. Many believed that she was there for the wrong reasons, that finding love wasn't the forefront of her goals. Was Abby a promiscuous, fame-hungry 23-year-old as she was portrayed in the show? Or were we all fooled? Did producers use quick edits and sound bites to make her appear to be these things? When people watch from home on their comfy lounges, futons, beds, they are forming strong, emotionally driven opinions. Then they go off to the public sphere of their choosing, Twitter mainly, and splatter their opinions everywhere. Is this Abby's fault? Is Abby really like this? Producers have drastic influence over individual brands. This branding is used to then manipulate contestants' personalities to create more drama. This drama then brings in audiences who then take to Twitter or other public spheres to air their opinions. Not only do Twitter opinions influence other people's thoughts of the contestants of the show, but also affects the mental health of contestants. Abby knows all about this. In an interview with Nahal Dalgliesh on Celebrity Kind, Abby heartbreakingly confessed that she was having suicidal thoughts whilst the show was being aired. She had to face audience backlash and copped abuse. She was even receiving death threats. It's all for the rating. The show comes first. They must create the show that people will watch and tune in weekly, expanding audiences, creating drama out of nothing, providing drinks to contestants, as one ex-reality TV star told ABC's You Can't Ask That. We see this commodification of individuals on every single form of reality TV. It can cause mental health issues. Self-branding can be used by individuals to market themselves, but it can also be used against individuals to assist producers to gain revenue. And it's not going to stop anytime soon because we keep watching. We keep feeding into this forced drama because it's entertaining. We've seen the commodification of individuals. We've seen how this commodification of individuals can cause mental health impacts. It's not all bad news. Abby, these days, she has 136,000 Instagram followers and produces a podcast called It's a Lot with Abby Chatfield. Just goes to show how much influence producers and money magnets, giants have over us. And we'll never stop feeding into it.